Hey, One Punch Man fans, this is Chris Bolts, and you're probably wondering why we're starting off with the definition of the word motley. Now, first to look at the adjective, it means an incongruously varied in appearance or character, disparate, or as a noun, an incongruous mixture. Now, we're starting off with the definition because that happens to be the title of this week's episode for One Punch Man, which I thought I was on it already. This all lines up because this is a heaping pile of mess that we are dealing with. This week's episode happens to be called Motley Heroes. The word motley is the word that can exactly describe this season of One Punch Man. It has been all over the map. It has been disparate. It has been incongruous. There is no rhyme, no reason to anything that happens with this particular season. It's been all over the place. The colorings, the animations. The only thing that you can say about this season is that it has been a big old heaping pile of trash. Now, I happen to enjoy episode 5, but I can understand everybody who had their complaints and worries and letdowns with that episode. Most of you found it completely disappointing. I found it to be great. That being said, we are right back to square one with this particular season. Episode 6 was a whole pile of nothing. It was a whole pile of nothing. The first 11 minutes of this sorry episode all revolved in one area, and I'm clicking on a scene right here where we're used to JC Staff using these lifeless backgrounds as fill-ins for the lack of detailed backgrounds. You see, I just clicked on another area right here. Same character, exact same type of background. Lifeless, color used to disguise shortcomings from the animators. But as I was saying, the entire 11 minutes, the first 11 minutes, were all these characters just sitting in this conference room talking. That's it. Nothing else was happening in this animation. It was wrong to call it an animation. We're back to slideshow presentation. Here we see King in a really ugly looking palette of colors with thick lines that I knew would completely just make everything look off-putting. It's not until about this point right here where we finally see two different characters riding in an elevator, if you can call it that. This scene right here looks like both characters are on the outside of the elevator. This is just atrocious artwork. This is atrocious work, period. What is this shit? And then this character right here, actually both characters, this character and King, they're sitting here in the Heroes Association right now. They're talking to each other. There is no semblance of time here because when we get to the end of the episode, they're back with Genos. I'm thinking, is Saitama's apartment that close to the Hero Association such that both these characters are back in the apartment just like that? It's just inconsistent. All these characters are flat. Some of these characters back here, it's just all these characters just look so flat. There's no life to them. It doesn't matter where you click. Here's another background where the use of a colored background to make up for the animator's lack of ability to draw a detailed background. We're back to this. It's like we never left. Oh, this scene right here, both Genos and Blizzard are talking to one another, but you wouldn't know that because we're just looking at a still of Saitama's apartment. That's all we're looking at. We're just looking at a still. I mean, you can just click anywhere on this and you'll find those lifeless backgrounds, those colorless backgrounds. And we've got Genos right here. I mean, look at the drawing right here of Genos. I mean, it's just, it doesn't look like it's matching. This episode, I don't know what you could even get, what grade I would even give it. Would I give it? I'm gonna give it a 2 out of 10. Nothing in this episode, this entire episode does not need to exist. It doesn't need to exist because nothing actually happened in this episode. I mean, after we had that fight, that fight between Monster Orochi and Garo and that pup, we're just right back to them talking at the table. That's how the 4th episode ended. Was them talking around the table, and we pick up and they talk around this table for 11 minutes. Now, granted, I say 11 minutes. I'm including the opening theme of that. So 11 minutes of this episode was just a waste of time. The entire episode is a waste of time. It's just an absolute waste of time. And I want it to be more positive about One Punch Man, because I know that what we got is what we're going to get. I know so many of us wants this just to be thrown into the trash heap and be done with it. I know that that's all we want. We are tired of seeing this franchise be maligned like this. And I'm bringing up an article from Game Rant. The author here, Ray Pinber, I hope I'm saying his name right, says it's just time to drop the One Punch Man anime forever. I've been on that way back even before all of this started. I was like, I made a video. Should we just go ahead and just drop One Punch Man anime? I think we should have dropped it a long time ago. But this right here, season 3 has been an absolute disaster, and there's no coming back from it. Seasons 2 and 3 have combined to just permanently damage One Punch Man. And so there's nothing left. There's nothing left. It's just time to go ahead and be done with One Punch Man. We got 3 more episodes of this garbage. And then once it's all said and done, I hope we don't go back and get a season 4. Not unless one of the major studios, I know a lot of people are saying they want MAPPA to come in here and do it. That'd be great. But for the time being, after season 3, just put the entire thing on hold. Just be done with it. 2 out of 10. This episode was complete hot garbage. I know this video has been all over the place, but so has One Punch Man. Everything about this anime has lived up to this definition of motley. Incongruously varied in appearance or character, disparate and incongruous mixture. I'm throwing both the adjective and the noun. It's an adjenoun, motley, what to describe One Punch Man season 3. But those are my thoughts. What do you guys think about all of this? Jump down in the comments, let me know what you think, and make sure you do like, share, subscribe, turn on the post notifications. All that stuff really helps me out. And remember, this is Chris Boats signing off, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take it easy.